Paper is 20th century British and American literature. Program is BA. Subject is optional English. Semester is 5th semester. University is University of Mysore. Session number is 7. Let us discuss poem The Second Coming by W.B. Yeats. Let us know W.B. Yeats's background and his major works. William Butler Yeats, born in the year 1865, died in the year 1939, is one of the eminent modernist poets of 20th century. He wrote the poem The Second Coming in the year 1919. It was after the end of the First World War. It was the result of Irish freedom struggle and also the Easter 1916. It is named after the Christian belief Second Coming, which is the biblical prophecy that predicts Jesus' re-entry to earth to reign after the 2000 years. W.B. Yeats dedicated much of his literary works to the cause of Irish nationalism and impacted the Celtic revival movement. He helped to found the Abbey Theatre, serving as its president and co-director with Lady Gregory and James Synge. He worked as a senator for 2 terms to Irish Free State. He published his first works in the mid 1880s when he was a student at Dublin's Metropolitan School of Art. His early works are The Wanderings of Oisin, other poems, published in 1889, and such plays as The Countess Kathleen, published in the year 1892, and died in the year 1907, The Wild Swan at the Cool, 1919, Michael Roberts and the Dancer in the year 1921. In 1923, he was awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature. His influential works are The Third Tower, published in the year 1928, and Words for Music Fraps and Other Poems, 1932. He died in 1939 but remembered as one of the leading Western poets of 20th century forever. The present poem is extracted from his work Michael Roberts and the Dancer. It is written in a very rough iambic pentameter, but the meter is so loose and exceptions so frequent that it actually seems closer to free verse with frequent heavy stresses iambic pentameter, in which each line is made up of 5 iambic feet, but the poem varies and rips on this form, making its internal structure not entirely obvious. Since its publication, it has been referenced in a multitude of contemporary contexts. The title of Chinua Achebe's book about the West's encroachment on Africa is Things Fall Apart, a line from the poem, while John Didion's hugely influential 1968 essay on the counterculture was called Slouching Towards Bethlehem, also a line from Yeats's poem, but no work as revolved as concise intensity of the original text, which continues to resonate through the present day with its bleak, unflinching look into the art of modern chaos. The second coming is a short poem that blister that with apocalyptic omniscientiousness. The first line, turning and turning in the widening Zaire, locates the whole poem inside an expanding gyre or spiral, making it clear that something is moving and changing, and the world will never be the same. It is about a rapidly changing world altered forever by violence and chaos. The poem's first line, which mentions a widening chair, refers to Yeats's belief, which he expanded on in a later book called A Vision, that the world was created by a series of interlocking circles, spinning into each other and widening around each other to catalyze existence. The poem's first line implies that something is turning and changing with the universe. This first line serves to create a sense of mystery from the poem's very beginning. It is obscure and complex, ominous, withholding of any clues about what might be happening. It also expands the poem's scale, making it clear that the poem is really addressing events on a cosmological scale, turning and turning in the widening chair. The falcon cannot hear the falconer. Thank you for the session.